Oh, hello guys. Welcome back to Guru. Today guys, I will be completing the paper that I've promised about the June exam for 2021 paper 1. Okay. So before I start this, I just want to take this moment and thank people that have been commenting, people that have been showing me love, supporting, liking my videos. So I just want to thank them. So thank you guys, I appreciate. So if you did not subscribe to this channel guys, make sure that you subscribe to this channel because I'm having more information about MESLIT. I'll be posting more videos about the previous question papers of MESLIT. So make sure that you stick to this channel because I'm going to share a lot of knowledge on this channel for free guys. And if you're watching this video, you know that your friend is doing matric, or this information is gonna be very important for people that are supplementary, please share them the link to this video so that they can also get the information. Okay, so this paper is the paper that I've told people about it, that it was the paper before the exam guidelines were changed. Okay, so you will see the mixture of finance, you'll also see the mixture of data handling, maps and plans in one paper. Okay, but this is the last paper that I will do that was done uh, before the exam guideline were changed. From now on, I'm going to focus on the papers that were written after the exam guidelines were changed, whereby paper 1, it is having finance and data handling and probability. Okay, that's what I'm going to focus on. So without any waste of time now, I'm just gonna start with question number 4. Right, let's go through question number 4 together. They say Alida is a grade 12 learner who lives in the Groot Drink in the Northern Cape. She intends studying at the University of Bloemfontein. She and her parents plan to attend the University Opens Day for prospective students. A map on Annexure B shows a part of the Northern Cape, Free State, and surrounding areas. So let's go and check that map there. So here's the map. Let me just rotate the map. Right, so this is the map that they talk about. So we can see we are given the campus direction here, which says our north of this map is pointing up. Okay, so what else do we have? We can see all the places there that are stipulated on this map. We can see the national roads. Okay, so our thing now is to go to the questions because we have seen the map. Okay, so they say write down the general direction from Bloemfontein from the Groot Drink. So this is the very important part. From, and remember guys, if you're watching this video and on Monday you are going to write, which will be the 8th of July of May 2023, you will be writing paper 1 supplementary. This information is going to be part of exam, but I'm not saying the question is coming. I'm saying the type of the question is coming because this is the maps and plans. Okay, so it's gonna be these questions. You might find similar questions like this. Okay, these are our maps and plans. Okay, so we are going to check the general direction from Bloemfontein, meaning that our campus should be drawn at Bloemfontein because they want the general direction from Bloemfontein to the Groot Drink. Okay, so here is our Bloemfontein here. So we're just gonna draw our campus here on this point that represent Bloemfontein. Okay, so they have said it there. Our north is here, this is our south, west, and east. So what are we going to do? We're gonna draw a line to join a point that represent Bloemfontein and a point that represent the Groot Drink. Okay, So we're gonna go there with our line, even though I know that my line is not, it's not gonna be accurate, but I'm just gonna try by all means to try and make it more accurate. It's still going down. Okay, let me start it at Bloemfontein. Let me start it at Bloemfontein. Okay, oh, it's gonna go up. Yeah. Okay, so but what we can realize is that even though my line is not straight, but we can see that the general direction there is northwest. Okay, so if you don't want to say northwest, you can say NW. You can say NW, that represent northwest. They say state the national route they will use to travel to Bloemfontein. Okay, so remember they are traveling from the Grootdrink. Okay, so they will be using this road and join here and then come with this road, and then that road is being given the name there, and it goes to Kimberley there and come here and then comes to Bloemfontein. Okay, so these people, the road that they will be using N8. Okay, they will be using N8. So guys, I think it's very impossible for someone to fail maps and plans, because all the questions, they depend on the map given. Okay, so sometimes I feel like maps and plans is just free marks, right? Number 3, they say write down the name of the third town they will pass on the road to Bloemfontein. Okay, so let's check our road that we've drawn. So they will be moving from here, then this is the Krobler's Shoop that they will pass, then they will pass this one again. So this is the first one, this is the second town to pass, then the third town to pass is the Campbell. Is it the Campbell or what? The Campbell. This is the third town that they will pass. Okay, now they say Alida and her parents will leave Grootdrink at 4 a.m. to travel the distance of 496.9 kilometers to Bloemfontein. Determine to the nearest kilometer the average speed they must travel to be in Bloemfontein by 9:30. Okay, you may use the following formula: average speed is equals to distance over time. Okay, here's the catch about this. So if you check at your formula here, guys, you have 3 values, which is the average speed, the distance, and the time. So if basically they are looking for the average speed, so they must give you 2 values, which is the distance and the time. So of which that we have seen that they have given us our distance. So where is our time? Okay, our time is, it means that we must use this 9:30 and the 4 a.m. to check how long they will be on the road. Okay, so we must count the number of hours that they will be on the road. So we're gonna start calculating our time, combining our time to be our time in hours. Okay, so they will be traveling from 4 a.m. up until 9:30. Okay, they want to arrive there at 9:30. So you must tell us at what speed they must be driving, their average speed. So we're going to count. They will be traveling for 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Okay, so after 8 a.m., they will not drive more than an hour. They will drive for 30 minutes. Okay, so it means that these people, they are going to travel for 5 hours 30 minutes. Okay, so when you calculate your speed, you cannot say 5.3 hours. Okay, you must take your minutes and convert them into hours. You must take your minutes and convert them into hours. Okay, So our relationship number between hours and minutes says 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. Okay, so we're going to do the cross multiplication. We have 30 minutes to convert 30 minutes, which is the question mark here. Then we cross multiply. So we're going to have question mark multiplying by 6. It becomes 60 question mark, which is equals to 1 multiplied by 30. That is going to be 30. Then we divide both sides by 60, which becomes 30 divided by 60. That becomes 0,5. That means that 30 minutes is equal to 0,5 hour. Then we're going to add it with our 5 hour. That means the time that they are going to travel is going to be 5,5 hours. Okay, so now we can go and calculate their average speed. The distance here is 496,9 kilometers divided by 5,5 hours, which is equals to, where's my calculator? Right, which is going to be 496,9 divided by 5,5. 496,9 divided by 5,5. That becomes 9,90,35. So they said we must round off to the nearest kilometers. So that will be 90 kilometers per hour. So this is the average speed that they must be driving at. Okay, let's move to 4.1. Right, on 4.1, we are given the layout plan of the ground floor of a university is given below. Remember, they're going to the university. The layout of the ground floor of a university. We have workroom 2. We have the lecture theater 1, pilot plant, workroom 1. Okay. We have the ME stores. We have the CICS stores, book office, then the mid-sphere lounge. We have the cave. Okay, we are given the direction of this map, of this layout plan. Then they give us the key that this triangle right here, or a square, or a kite. Okay, this one, it can be a kite. Okay, it represents the male toilet. So every time when you see this symbol, it means that we see the male toilet. Okay, then we have the female toilet, which are represented by the circle, and then this rectangle represent toilets for people with disability. Okay, this is the toilet for people with disabilities. Then we have a baby changing facility. So we have, I think I only see this one here, and we have the lift that are presented by this arrow here. This arrow here, it shows a lift there. It shows a lift there. Okay, it shows a lift there. It shows a lift. It shows a lift. Okay, right. Let's go to our questions. And the other thing, they give us the entrance, and they also give us the scale here. So now they say the first question, explain the meaning of the given scale. Okay, so our scale says 1:3. So this scale, the meaning of scale says 1 unit on the map. 1 unit on the map represent 380 units on the actual ground. It represents 380 units on the actual ground. Now they say name a feature on the layout plan that indicate that this is a multi-level building. Okay, so to show that this is a multi-level building, I want to show you they are lift. So if there is a lift in the in a floor plan like this, it means that the building might be having it must be, not might, it is having the multi level, okay? Because I cannot have a lift in my room. Where will it take me? Because the purpose of a lift is to take you from one floor to the other floor. So if you don't have the multiple floors there, you cannot have a lift, okay? And the other thing that can show you that this is a multi-level is about is this the ground floor, the weight ground floor. If we have the ground floor, that means we have a second floor or the first floor, okay? And the other thing is just that I don't see how they are being, okay, but I think here, because this is a lift, these are the stairs. So because the stairs, in most cases where there is a lift, there must be stairs next to the lift. In case the lift is not working, there are stairs to take you to the upper level, okay? So here we have the stairs that will take you to the other level. So also these stairs, they are an indication that this is a multi-level building. Okay, they say okay, determine the number of toilets not suitable for people with disabilities. Okay, so we are going to count the number of toilets that we can have here, and we exclude the toilets for disabilities, because the toilet for disabilities, they are suitable for people with disabilities. So now we need the toilets that are not suitable for people with disabilities. We have this one for male and female, I mean for male, and then this one's for female. That means these two, they are not suitable for people with disabilities. Then again we have this one. That means we have 4 toilets in total that won't be suitable for people with disabilities. So we have the 4 toilets that are not suitable for people with the disability. Identify the entrance that will be closest to the cave. Okay, so if we check, we must look around this. So we have the Queen's Way entrance. We have what is this one? Stubborn Street entrance. Okay, then we have the Bloods, and this is our cave. So this is the very closest entrance, because once you enter here, you will see your cave here on your left. Okay, so we can say this is the Blood Street entrance, but someone can say the south entrance. Why? Because when we look at our arrow here, we have north here, and then we have the west, we have the east here, and we have the south. So in our north south of this university, we don't have the entrance. We have the entrance on the west, we have the entrance on the east, and we have the entrance on the south. So this is the entrance on the south is called the Blood Street entrance. Okay, so guys, the last question here is about you only take your ruler and you measure. Okay, they say measure in millimeters the east facing wall of the Mind sphere line. So the wall that is facing the east is this wall. So you just want to take your ruler in millimeters and then you measure this. Okay, right, let's go to question number 5. So they say in South Africa, learners are graded using the level description from level 1, which is L1, the lowest mark, to level 7 being the highest mark. The information below shows the November 2019 mathematical literacy results for learners in particular district in South Africa. Okay, they say these are the results. So we are having two lines here. The other one represents grade 11, which is this dot, this line with a circle, and then this one with a square, it represents the grade 10. Okay, so you are given the levels on our bottom line here, and on our vertical we have the number of learners here. Okay, they say define the term range. What is the range? The range is the difference between the highest value, or you can say the maximum value, the highest value, and the lowest value, okay. Now they say identify the type of the graph that we can see here. So the type of the graph that we can see here, it is a line graph. Okay, so if you don't want to say a line graph, you can say the broken line graph, okay, or the broken line. Okay, they say state whether the learner numbers represent continue. The learner numbers. So how do we know that the learners were 500? There were 1,223 there. So we check on the method that we check on that type of a data. Okay, so already they showed you that the type of a data is a numerical. But if it is a numerical, what kind of a numerical data? Can the number of learners be measured? No, it's not a temperature, it's not their height, it's not their BMI. So those to get the number of learners, that means the number of learners they were counted. So this is our discrete data. And they say determine the total number of grade 10 learners who sat for the examinations. Okay, the number of learners that sat for the examination, there were 1,749 plus 200, and we can see that represent grade 10. So we add these numbers. So 2,239 plus 1,618 plus, now when it comes here, it shows that the grade 11s now they are being on top of the grade 10s. Okay, so the grade 10s they are 903, then we come here 429 plus 150 plus 16. Okay, let's add and see how much we're going to get there. So that is 1749 plus 2239 plus 1618 plus 903 plus 429 plus 150 plus 16. That gives me 7,131 learners. That's set for the grade 10 examinations. Okay, so now when we continue to the next questions, they say write down the level description which shows that the performance of the grade 11 is below. Okay, we just need a level that will show us that the performance of the grade 11 is below the performance of a grade 10. Okay, we cannot say here the performance of the grade 10 of the grade 11 is below, because level 1 is the lowest level, which means that we all know that with level 1 someone have failed. Okay, so when you look at level number 2, whereby the performance here, it shows that level 2 is a pass. Okay, so it shows that on this level our grade 10s they are above the grade 11s. It shows that at level number 2 the performance of the grade 10 is above the performance of the grade 11, which is, in the other way we can say the performance of the grade 11 is below the performance of the grade 10. So the level that they want here is level 2, or someone can say level 3. Also level 3 shows that the performance of the grade 11 is below the performance of a grade 10. Write down the level description by which, this one we did. Okay, this one we did. This level 2 comes here, not here. This one, the answer is 7,131 learners. and they say determine the median level, determine the level description for the grade 11s. Okay, so the thing, what we are going to do here, we must arrange them in ascending order so that we can get our median here. Okay, so when we arrange in ascending order, we can see that the first one for grade 11 is going to be 62, that is number 1. Then 208 is going to be number 2. Then number 3, number 4, and then number 5, number 6, number 7. So our data here is given as an odd number, meaning that there's only one number in the middle. So when we look, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Because this is number 4, that means our fourth number is going to be the middle number. Okay, so the level in the middle here, it means is level number 4. So your answer there should be level number 4. The answer here is level number 4. Okay, then we continue to question number 5.2. Then in 5.2, they say the incomplete frequency table below shows the mathematical literacy marks of a group of 67 learners. Frequency table of that marks, we have the intervals as percentage, we have tallies, we have the frequency, we have the cumulative frequency. Okay, so what we are given the incomplete, so we don't have anything on the interval of 70 to 79. Okay, so we must expect an equation there. So bear in mind that there were 67 learners that wrote that test. Ne? Okay, let's go to the questions. They say complete the tally for 70 to 79 intervals. Okay, here it is. So if you check at the frequencies here, it is also not given. Okay, but we know that they are told that there is no learner who got between 90 and 100. There were 0 of them. 80 to 89, 3. This we are not given. Then 60 to 69, they are 12. So all in all, these learners, remember, they are 67. So we are only having the learners that are not given there between 70 to 79. So what are we going to do? We're going to add all our available numbers and subtract them from 67. So it's gonna be 3 plus 12 plus 7 plus 15 plus 17 plus 14 plus 2 plus 1. Let's see how much we're gonna have. 3 plus 12 plus 7 plus 15 plus 17 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. That gives us 61. Okay, that gives us 61. Therefore, we're gonna say 67 minus 61. Therefore, these learners, they were 6. So how do we write a tally for 6? How do we write a tally for 6? A tally of 6 is written as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then they say write the frequency for 70 to 79. Our frequency here is 6. That means our answer here is number 6. Okay, then here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right, then they say remember guys, and when they say complete there, do not complete on the question paper. Go to your answer sheet and write that answer on your answer sheet. Okay, they say show by means of calculation how the cumulative frequency for the 30 to 39 interval was determined. Okay, 30 to 39, let's check the cumulative frequency. Is this 60 here? How did they determine this 60? Because now how is this table going? This table is going like this. It starts here, they say 0. Okay, 0, they start at this, the number that represents this. Okay, so we're gonna have let me do this. So we're gonna have 0 plus 3, that give us 3. Then we're gonna have 6 plus this, that's going to be 9. And then So yeah, as I was on that to say that for them to get these numbers, now they add the frequencies, okay, with the previous cumulative frequency, okay. So now we need to know how was this number calculated. So this number was calculated by saying 43 plus 17, okay, then we got 60, okay. Or someone can do this, can say they've said 3 plus 6 plus 12 plus 7 plus 15 plus 17. We stop here, we add everything up until here. We're going to get the cumulative frequency. It means 60 learners, they have got between 30 up until 89. 60 learners, okay. Right, let's continue to 5.3. Right, for 5.3 they say that the graph on annexure C shows the number of candidates who sat for NSC examinations in mathematics, technical mathematics, and mathematical literacy for a period for the period 2014 to 2019. Okay, so let's go and check it out. Let me rotate it. All right, here is the graph that is given. So on this graph, let me out. Okay, we can see those subjects that they told us about: mathematics, technical maths, and mathematical literacy. They are ranged from 2014 to 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, and 2019. Then we have the number of candidates, meaning that these numbers here represent the number of candidates. Okay, let's go back to the question. They say, name the type of the graph given in the annexure C. Okay, so we're gonna go back now and check again what kind of a graph is given here. So the graph that is given here, we call this graph a stack bar graph. It means that the bar graph has been stacked on top of each other. This is a stacked bar graph. Okay, right, then they say write down in ways the number of learners who sat for mathematical literacy examination in 2018. So in 2018 we have, for mathematical literacy, we have, this is 2018, this is mathematical literacy, so we have 294202. We have 294202. Okay, let me confirm it again. 294202. Then in weights, this is 294,200 and 202 learners, because those numbers represent the number of learners, or you can say candidates. Now they say determine how many more learners sat for mathematical literacy than for mathematics and technical mathematics combined in 2019. Okay, we want to combine the mathematics and technical mathematics to see how many learners were more, the math lit learners were more than them combined. So this one combined is 222 and 34 plus 9,670. That gives us 231,704, and then we'll therefore say 298,607 minus 231,704. That will give us 298,607. That will give us 66,903. These are the more of those combined. Okay. They say calculate the mean number of learners doing mathematics over the period shown. We want to to calculate the mean of the numbers of the learners that are doing mathematics for the period ranging from 2014 to 2019. How do we calculate a mean? Mean is equals to sum of values divide by number of values. Okay, so we are going to add all the values that we have for mathematics. So it's going to be, our mean is equals to 225,458 plus 263,903 plus 65810 plus 245,103 plus 233,858 plus 222,034 divide by, so we need to divide by the number of values here. So we're going to count how many values are there. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we're gonna have 6 values there. Okay, so if we add everything there, let's add, we're gonna have 225,485 okay, so that gives us 1,456,166 divided by 6, which is equals to 1514561 divided by 6. That gives us 242,694,33. So this is going to be our mean number. Okay, right, and now they say the total number of candidates doing the examinations in 3 subjects in 2019 was 530,311. Calculate, round to 1 decimal place, the difference in percentage of learners doing mathematics in state of mathematical literacy in South Africa. So we need to compare the percentage of mathematics and the percentage of mathematical literacy. So what we are going to do, we are going to take the total number of learners that are doing mathematics. Let me write it here, mathematics, and then we divide. We're also going to check maths lit here. Then we're going to check the percentage. So we're going to divide by 530, 311 multiplied by 100. Even maths lit, we are going to divide by 530, 311 multiplied by 100. So we are going to check the number of learners that are doing mathematics in 2019. So that is 222,000 and what? And 34. Okay, 034. Then mathematical literacy, we have 298,607. So the percentage here is gonna be 222034 divided by 530311 multiply by 100. Your way 22034 034 divided by 530311 equals to, then multiply by 100. That gives us 41,86863935%. Then for mass lead we have 298,607 divided by 530311 multiply by 100. That gives us 56 comma 3079034%. So the difference now, because we need the difference in percentage, we're gonna have 56,3079034% minus 41,868639.5 minus 41,863935. That gives us 14,439. They say we must round off to one decimal. That will be 14,4%. That is the difference. Okay. So guys, this brings us to the end of this paper 2. I mean paper 1 that I've started. So this is this video only contains question 4 and question 5. Okay, so tune out. Make sure that guys you subscribe to my channel if you did not subscribe to my channel. And what I'm going to do next, because I've been getting comments that people are writing paper 2 on Monday that are supplementary. So what I'm going to do, if you've watched this video, make sure that you stick to it, and I'm going to now post a paper 2 of the Eastern Cape that was written as a prelim in the year 2022. Okay, so I'm just going to do paper 2. Remember the topics, guys, that you must focus on when you write your paper 2. You must focus on maps and plans, including measurements, and also probability. But probability doesn't have a lot of marks in paper 2. It can have 5% of 150 marks. Okay, so pay attention to your maps and plans and also measurements. Okay, see you next time. Thank you for supporting me, guys.